Good afternoon and welcome to today's presentation of Concordia University Chicago Athletics men's lacrosse here at Concordia Stadium today as the Cougars host the Concordia University Wisconsin Falcons. I'm Alex Campbell with you here as the Cougars on the attack from right to left. In the white jerseys and yellow shorts against the Falcons, blue jerseys, white shorts. Couple changes from our usual lineup today. Zach Liskey is in goal. He's joined by freshman midfielder Noah Fell, junior defender Sean Dooley, freshman attacker Clayton Emery, sophomore attacker Jared Tabor, junior longstick midfielder Aiden Vizzi, senior attacker Ben Lang, freshman defender Colin Bilbray, freshman longstick midfielder Justin Headley, and senior defender Isaac Strand. Bilbray making his fifth start of the year, but we haven't seen him in a couple games. Headley making his just fourth start of the year. Of course, there is a lot of rotation. For example, Chad Rowe is on the field after he does not technically start the game, but he is subbed in immediately. The same is often the case for Dylan Mordhorst. As the Cougars in possession here on the far side. And this is Chad Rowe. One-on-one here with Brett Dowler of Concordia, Wisconsin. Ben Lang. Cougars looking to work that to the middle, but that passes over the head of Rowe, and that's over and back, and the Cougars will retreat accordingly. Not allow the Falcons their first offensive possession of the game. CUW comes into the game 3-5. They are 2-1 though on the road this season. Cougars are 2-6, 1-1 here at home. Gromowski. To the corner now. This is Ruger. Quick ball movement here. Now in possession, Donovan Harper. Harper lost control but regains his own pass and finds K.O. Day. He's going to be the man to watch today on offense for the Falcons. O'Day with 24 goals this season. Harper back over looking for Gromowski. More quick ball movement here, but just 15 left to shoot. Below the goal line looking to pass out front was Peterson. Under 10 to shoot now. Nowhere to go for Gromowski. He has it knocked away. Shot clock is under 5. Gromowski's got to hurry to the middle and turning to shoot. And sending it wide was Day. And the Cougars will take possession after a strong first defensive stand. They'll make a quick substitution. On the far side is, I believe, was Noah Fell scampering off. Forced to turn back there was Bilbray. Here's Isaac Strand up the far side. Chad Rowe stays back to keep the Cougars onside. Jared Tabor now working below the goal line. Tabor with 5 goals this season to go along with 5 assists. Setting things up at the top now is Mordhorst. Often the quarterback on offense for the Cougars. Making a charge forward. Mordhorst will shoot, and the save is made straight up in the air and bounces behind the net. The save made by the senior goalkeeper, Alex Loading. Cougars maintain their offensive possession for the moment. CUC player goes down as 6 or 7 different players and now up to 10 players in on that scrum. Chad Rowe tried to pick it up. That was knocked away by Dowler. But the Cougars regain possession here. Chad Rowe. Rowe to his left, shooting opportunity, and he will score. A bullet from Chad Rowe finds the corner of the net, and the Cougars strike first here this afternoon and take a 1-0 lead. Chad Rowe's 9th goal of the season puts CUC in front. Just shy of 4 minutes played here in the first. We've got our first goal. Mentioned goalkeeper Alex Loading a moment ago. We've talked a lot this season about the exploits of Cougars goalkeeper Jack Liskey, who's currently top 5 in saves among active D3 goalies all time in their careers. Concordia, Wisconsin, not bad either. They've actually made a couple more saves this season than the Cougars have. It's just Cameron Gilbert, as the backup, has played a bit more and made more saves than Adam Nichols, the CUW backup, has. So two very good goalkeepers matching up in this game. Will that keep things lower scoring? Looking for the response for CUW, and that is a rocket from long range. Might have been past Liskey before he could see it, as number 36, Donovan Harper, scores his 15th of the year to tie us up at 1. So a quick response from the Falcons. Harper, a senior from Yorba Linda, California, and that is his 50th career goal in his 51st game. So a milestone for Harper on the Falcons. So 4.5 minutes played here in the first period, and we are knotted at 1. Will those two quick goals wake this game up a bit? Picked up off the faceoff by Headley. Headley turning back here for Branson Bennell. Cougars will make their subs as into the game comes Rowe and Mordhorst. As Chad Rowe will get things set up here, the sophomore from Atlanta. Rowe forced wide. Spinning back to the middle, no shooting opportunity there. Drops it back for Jacob Schnepf. And a turning shot comes in and is saved by Loading. Believe it was Tabor who fired. Mordhorst. The 4 and the 9, as always, on a bright sunny day now here in River Forest, looking a bit similar from up here. Back in possession now with the Falcons. Gromowski. Still working his way forward. He'll find Torp. Back to Gromowski. Gromowski trying to get to the middle here. He will shoot, and it's off the post. The referee rules it didn't go in. It got past Liskey, but I believe bounced off the foot of the post and back out. Still on the attack from the Falcons. Looking for a shooting opportunity. On the near side, this is the goal scorer, Harper. Working behind the net, and now they do score. Goal is scored by number 34, Caleb Ruger. Gromowski was involved as well. Still waiting for confirmation. It is Caleb Ruger, who's been credited with the goal. That's his second of the season for the freshman from Grafton, Wisconsin. Now, can Concordia come up with a quick response to trailing by a goal, just like the Falcons did a couple minutes ago? And a foul whistled for on the far side. Falcons back in possession with Borkert. Ahead, he finds Luke Billyhoos. Billyhoos into the attack. Hassled there by Headley. Billyhoos eventually loses out, but a flag goes down. Delayed penalty will now be called, and the first power play of the game will be for the Falcons. And it looks like it is Clayton Emery who is going over to serve the penalty. And as if it's hockey, we've got a line change here to start the power play for Concordia. Or I should say for Concordia, Wisconsin. Got to clarify that today. As the two CUs square off. CUC and CUW. So with 8:06 to go here in the first period, on the power play, go the Falcons. Gromowski. Back to Ruger. Ruger up top, exchanging passes with Harper. Harper will let it go again, looking for a similar long-range effort that was saved by Jack Liskey. Smith. Day. Faked one pass, goes the other way. It's another long shot and plenty of speed on that, but it sails high and wide of Liskey's goal. 70 still to shoot. And it's a goal from long range as a Cougars player came in from the sideline. I believe the power play was over, but long range effort there. I can't tell if it was Day or Harper who fired, but it finds the back of the net again. It is 3-1 Falcons. Goal has been awarded to KO Day. The 102nd goal of KO's Falcon career. Averages better than 2 goals a game over the course of his time here. The senior from Esco, Minnesota. Now 25 goals and 13 assists this season. Falcons right back on offense here. Peterson. Day. Smith. Peterson again working behind the net. Excuse me, that was Billy Hoos, number 3. Chris Smith. Billy Hoos again. Looking for a shooting opportunity there was Peterson, but it's Liskey making the save. And no matter what the scoreboard says, you can always be assured that Jack Liskey is going to rack up plenty of saves. He's now over 600 for his Cougars career after their last game against the University of Dubuque. Actually, no, yes, actually, I think he passed it in that Dubuque game. Forgot if he had passed it against Edgewood, or Dubuque. Cougars have some subs going here. Want to make sure everything's on side. As now Chad Rowe will take possession. Chad Rowe lining up an attack here for the Cougars, who trail 3-1 as we're just under 6 minutes to go here in the first. Cougars working behind the net. This is Tabor. Back for Rowe. Rowe, an ambidextrous player, can shoot both sides. And a rebound shot here goes just high. It was Rowe's shot. It got deflected and picked up by a teammate who fired just over the bar. 16 seconds to shoot. Rowe on the far side. Got to work quickly here, CUC. 10 seconds. Rowe behind the net with 6. Still Rowe. Got to find somewhere to go. A pass out front. Ball deflects around and into the net of Alex Loading, the Falcons goalkeeper. Loading, a senior from Mundelein, Illinois. And this is his 7th start of the year in 9 games. And he was a field player, though, in the 2 other games. So he's played almost every minute this season somewhere on the field for the Falcons, who are on the attack once again here with Torp. Evading the pressure for a moment is Day. Day looking for Torp just below the goal line. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first. Out to Ruger. Ruger back for Gromowski. Ruger, he's got a goal today. Here's Torp. Behind the net, Peterson. Gromowski. Ruger. Cougars packed in here defensively in front of Liskey. Gromowski again. 25 still to shoot. Ruger. Peterson. Day was looking for positioning inside. Here's Harper. Looking back for Day. Gets knocked away for a moment. We've seen both Day and Harper strike from very long range already in this game. Day throws the ball into the middle. Gets bounced around. It's still loose. And Isaac Strand out of the pile with it. We're under 4 minutes to go here in the first. On the attack come the Cougars. Full speed ahead here. And now waiting for help. Whistles go. And a timeout is going to be called on the far side. The Cougars have called for it. And with 3:40 to go here in the first, the Falcons lead 3-1. There you're good. Coming out of the timeout here, 3:40 to go in the first period. Alex Campbell with you for Cougars lacrosse today. Weather looked a little questionable this morning, but it's brightened up here in River Forest so far. Cougars trail 3-1 late here in the first. Schneff on the attack will fire, and it's picked out of the air by Loading. Loading handing off here for Noah Brandt. Brandt looking to get across midfield and does. Full speed ahead. CUW almost offside there. Had to be careful. They actually might have been and gotten away with it, realizing it in time before the referees did. They'll make some shifts here. This is Ruger finding Torp. Gromowski. As we're under 3 minutes to go in the first. Ruger. Harper will try another long shot, and I don't know if it was just high or if Liskey got a piece of it. Jack Liskey is pointing as if to say that wasn't off him. Whistles go. Shot clock being reset to 50. 2:40 to go. Running from behind the net, here comes Day. Day forced to turn, listed at 6'3" and 240 pounds, KO Day. Day straight ahead, using that physicality, swamped by a couple of Cougars. Falcons hold possession, though, with Peterson. Harper, back for Peterson. Along the goal line, that's Torp. Harper from long range again, sails it wide. Jack Liskey encouraging his defenders to keep it up. They've got 18 more seconds to potentially defend here. Torp for Harper. 5 to shoot. Harper just looking to dump it out front. He's running out of time. Shot comes in from Gromowski, and the save is made by Jack Liskey. Fighting there for it with Day, and Liskey comes up with it for the Cougars. Under 2 minutes now in the first. Good work there, as always, by the senior Cougars keeper. I mentioned on the last broadcast that the story would be coming. We published yesterday on the CUC Athletics website a story based on a conversation I had recently with Jack Liskey, the Cougars goalkeeper, as he comes to the end of his time here at CUC, and talked about his record standing within the best goalkeepers in not only all of D3, but the NCAA, so definitely go check that out when you get a chance. The same website you're watching this stream on. You can find it either on the homepage or the men's lacrosse team page. As Liskey knocks that out of the air, and then there was a late swipe there from Torp. Cougars keep possession as they bring it across midfield. Knocked away, though, there by Harper doing some defensive work. And now he'll charge full speed the other way as we're under a minute to go here in the first. 3-1 Falcons. Harper right through the defense, and he'll score. Donovan Harper allowed to waltz through the middle there, and he beat Zaleski from close range to make it 4-1 on his second goal of the day. CUW controlling off the faceoff with Brandt. He showed his speed earlier, and here he goes again. Torp behind the net for Peterson. Day. This is Matthew Serziga. Serziga in the game for the first time today. This is a CUW team that has used over 30 players this season as that shot bounces wide of Liskey. There's a handful of guys, and we've mentioned some of them already, Day and Harper and Ruger, guys who are going to contribute really consistently on offense. But they've got a whole cast of characters who's maybe only played 2-3 games each, but they've kind of all rotated through, and it's allowed a lot of guys to get time as Liskey just throws that as far as he can. And returning it at the buzzer is loading as the clock winds down, and that will end a fairly defensive first period. It started pretty quiet. The Cougars struck first, but the Falcons responded with 4, and that's our score as we head to the second. Cougars trailing by 3. About ready to start the second period here. A pretty fast-moving first. A 15-minute clock took only about 20 minutes. It's about the quickest we've seen this season. Not a whole lot of stoppages other than the goals. And one timeout by the Cougars as the Concordia Wisconsin Falcons lead 4-1 here at Concordia Stadium. A fitting venue, I should say, fittingly named venue for a matchup between these two teams who have switched ends, and now it's the Falcons in blue going right to left. This is Gromowski, who's probably handled the ball more today than any other player so far. Peterson. Behind the net for another new player. That's Werner, number 1. Again, expect the changing cast to continue. There's 2 familiar faces, though, from the first, Harper and Ruger. Ruger back for Gromowski. Peterson. Peterson over for Ruger to the middle. Harper looking to shoot. He does, and he finds the top corner. More excellent ball movement there from CUW. And it's Donovan Harper scoring his 3rd of the day. Off the draw, who can control here? It's Concordia, Wisconsin again. This is Nordley striding away. He'll drop it back for Billy Hoos. Billy Hoos for Peterson. Werner below the goal line. Back for Peterson. Billy Hoos. And now Gromowski. Been a busy day so far for the CUC defense. Not getting any easier here at the start of the second. Peterson waiting and finding Harper. Ruger. Back for Harper. Exchanging with Ruger again. Harper, he shot out here from before today. Gromowski inside will shoot, and a save made by Liskey. Loose ball picked up by Isaac Strand. Back for Liskey. Here come the Cougars. Working across midfield now. It's a Schnepp. And Schnepp will hand off to Bennell, who will wait for the sub of Chad Rowe. Mordhorst coming in now as well. This is Tabor. Schnepp. Jared Tabor behind the net. 40 seconds still to shoot. Chad Rowe. Rowe to the middle. Working here against Dowler. And that shot is easily handled in the end by Loading. As we approach 3 minutes played here in the second period, 5-1 Falcons. Dowler trying to bring this forward for the Falcons. Has that knocked away, and it's picked off, and here come the Cougars. Attacking opportunity here, and a shot coming. It's saved by Loading. A good effort there from Clayton Emery. Branson Bennell, not only to intercept the pass, but to create the opportunity for himself. Loading equal to it in the end. Borkert. Gromowski. He's across midfield. Fakes the pass and keeps going. Gromowski around one Cougar. Still Gromowski. Thought about a shot. Goes to Ruger instead. Gromowski. Harper coming into the fray now, excuse me. Cougars win it back behind their own goal. Isaac Strand able to find Colin Bilbray. Pass missed his intended teammate Schnepp. Fought for now in the Falcons' defensive half. Dan Nelson had it for a moment, and now the Falcons do have possession. Borkert handing to his goalkeeper, Loading. Loading sending it way forward as Ruger's wide open on the far side. Ruger spins off one defender as the Falcons look to reset here offensively. Ruger, a screen there from Day. K.O. Day. To the middle, Day will shoot, and it's saved by Liskey. Jack Liskey makes his 8th save already in this game. Under pressure there from Day. He'll find Strand. And now a loose ball. Strand's going to be able to get there first, though, luckily for CUC. Thrown forward for Schnepp. As Schnepp crosses the opposing 40-yard line. Tabor, the intended target of that pass that was deflected away by Borkert. Fought for now. 3-on-1. Borkert able to scoop it away. And then he's tripped up after the ball was gone, and that's going to result in a flag. Delayed penalty here against the Cougars, who've committed what I think could best be described as a frustration penalty there after Borkert was somehow able to get away. On the attack comes Gromowski. The ball goes out of play, and we will now have the penalty called. Didn't see exactly who it was called on. It looks like it's Clayton Emery, but I will double check that. No, somebody else has taken the knee. and it's Jacob Schnepf who has been penalized. Again, he was one of those three players who looked like they had Borkert surrounded. Borkert got the ball away and then was just taken down. 9:24 to go here in the second period. Only one goal so far in this frame. This is Donovan Harper completing his hat trick. And a power play opportunity here for the Falcons. They scored on their first one, and a hockey-like save there made by Jack Liskey, who got down to stop that. Liskey, a very active goalkeeper with his feet, not just his net. And often after games, you'll see him with ice on his shins from the contact he takes, making saves with his legs as that's knocked away from Strand. And the Falcons will retake possession here under 9 minutes to go in the second. Gromowski, the man in possession, as the man advantage continues. You hear from the sideline, 20 seconds yelled out left on the man advantage. Day. Inside, big scoring opportunity here, and the fake, the shot, the goal. Connor Peterson gets on the board for the first time today. It is 6-1 CUW. Peterson's 11th of the season, the senior from Calgary, Alberta. So that will end the Falcon man advantage. They are now 2 for 2 today on the power play. Well, actually, I should clarify. The first goal, it looked like the power play had just ended. The Cougars player had come out of the box and was running back into the play, but hadn't really arrived yet. So it was still effectively during a power play, but I'm not sure it will have counted as such, as we've got an infraction on the faceoff against the Cougars, and the Falcons will retake possession again. Brandt waiting for things to change. He'll find Peterson, and he'll go off for a substitution himself. Under 8.5 minutes to go here in the second. 6-1 Falcons. Gromowski. Back here for Serziga. Serziga from long range. And it's going to be Cougars' ball. Liskey pleading his case effectively to the official that he did not make any contact. And now here's Isaac Strand. Off the bench comes Chad Rowe, looking to spark something here for the Cougars. Rowe onto the attack. Even in the loss the other day against Dubuque, he always looked like a spark offensively. Certainly at least trying to make things happen. Now he's working from below the goal line. Rowe out front, shooting opportunity, goes wide on the shot by Noah Fell. And that will be Falcons' ball with 7:42 to go here in the second. Alex loading the goalkeeper in possession. He finds Billy Hoos. Billy Hoos through midfield. We'll circle back a bit and find Peterson. Back for Billy Hoos. Off the bench comes Chris Smith. Back for Billy Hoos. Serziga. Peterson behind the net. Back for Smith, and now Billy Hoos. Thought about going inside, goes to Peterson instead. Behind the net is Werner. This is more or less the second unit for the Falcons, except that K.O. Day is still out there. Billy Hoos, shooting chance, bounces it wide. I think Liskey might have gotten a piece of it. Under 7 minutes to go now in the second. 32 on the shot clock, dumped out in front, no one there. But it does roll through for Smith, who has a go and scores. Cougars unable to pick up the errant pass from the Falcons. And Smith just loaded up and fired that one, I think, about as hard as he could. All 5'8" of him. And he scores his first of the day and first of the year. It's his 14th career goal, though, for the senior, to make it 7-1 here with 6:46 to go in the second period. We are scheduled to have women's lacrosse here tomorrow at 11 a.m. Should note, though, that tomorrow's baseball and softball games, which were scheduled to be on the road due to the expected rain in the forecast, have now been rescheduled to Monday, so that's a Cougars athletics programming note for you. If you're going to be keeping tabs on baseball or softball this weekend, they are still scheduled to play on Sunday. Again, the forecast on Sunday doesn't look great, so keep an eye out to all CUC athletics social media channels for further information, particularly the baseball and softball accounts, as we will keep you as updated as we can on the upcoming schedules for all Cougar teams. Under 6.5 minutes to go here in the opening half. After leading 4-1 after the first, it's been all Falcons here in the second. Here's Peterson on the near side. Ruger. Day. Day looking fairly content to be a supplier so far today as that shot from Gromowski goes wide. Day, as I mentioned, a guy who's averaging over 2 goals a game for his career. Has one today, but has really been kind of an accessory on offense. Today is a good save made with the left foot of Jack Liskey, who saw that shot all the way. Now, that certainly isn't to say that Day, who has the ball now, could not score several more today, possibly. Cougars will hope to hold him to just the one, Here's Gromowski. Peterson. No look behind the back. That was crafty. Got it to Werner. Back to Day. Day, who's tall enough that it looks like he could just reach over the net and try to shoot. Throws a pass out front, and the Cougars come up with it. Going down was whoever regained possession. He has stayed down on the far side of Cougars player. Play has continued here. Cougars still have a man down. There's a referee standing over him, and finally the whistle's going to go here to get some medical attention. Trying to see who it is. Looks like it's Colin Bilbrey who is down. Bilbrey picked up the loose ball, put his head down to try to just push through a Falcon opponent, and then went to the turf. And Bilbrey has stayed hunched over on his knees here. Hopefully he's all right. And Bilbrey's going to be helped to his feet. And helped to the sideline. You hope he's all right. Now checking on the sub the Cougars have made. Can't quite see from here who the number is. Check on that as soon as I can. Gromowski in possession. And a full shot clock here for the Falcons. Werner behind the net. Peterson. Gromowski. Day. Look, might have been Zach Cicero, it looks like, who was the sub. So Cicero into the game for Bilbrey, and that's intercepted by the Cougars. And they'll bring it across halfway here. Branson Bunnell in possession. Bunnell handing off to Emery. Now Lang. Cougars make a couple subs, but they'll call a timeout here. 7-1 the score, 4:36 to go in the opening half. Out of the timeout, 4:36 to go here in the second period. Alex Campbell with you from Concordia Stadium. We haven't seen much of the Cougars on the offensive end here in the second. What can they make happen here? Emery. Rowe. Now Mordhorst inside. Tabor, nowhere to go. And a flag thrown, delayed penalty. Excuse me, that's not Mordhorst because I can see Dylan Mordhorst elsewhere. So I believe this is Schnepf in possession. It is. So the Cougars, if they don't score on this possession, will have a man advantage. The ball gets away, and now the penalty will be assessed. And it looks like it's going to be on number 30, Jason Borkert. So the first power play opportunity of the day for the Cougars. Big chance here to get on the board in this second. Schnepf. Emery will shoot, and it's saved by Loading. Ball is loose. Loading covers up, though. And Loading will send it long. Finds Peterson. And the Falcons happy to just let this penalty tick away. Ruger. Standing on the 40-yard line. Cougars now pressing defensively here, so there's really no incentive for Ruger to do much of anything. And it doesn't appear he's very interested in doing so. He's just going to stand there. This is certainly one way to approach penalty killing if the defense isn't going to come after you and risk giving up a shorthanded goal. Now Ruger now finally does pass Peterson, Day, and there's the penalty over. So one shot for the Cougars was saved by Loading, and the Falcons back to full strength. But that's knocked away by CUC, who can mount the counterattack here. Full speed ahead. This is Justin Headley. Headley with that long defender stick. Finds Ben Lang. Cougars make a change, and Chad Rowe comes off the bench. Here is Rowe. A hot pass right to him. Rowe. Back for Ben Lang. Jared Tabor. Tabor. Back for Schnepf. Rowe wanted to fire a shot, but lost the ball before he got the chance. And evading pressure there, doing very well, is Donovan Harper, who brings it away for the Falcons. On the attack comes CUW. Harper still in possession as we're down to 2 minutes left in the first half. Score is 7-1 Falcons, who lead the scoring 3-0 here in this period. Long-range effort from Ruger goes wide. And a bouncing shot there goes off the post, the second time that CUW have struck iron today. Referee blows his whistle. And the Falcons are going to get possession back. Falcons still in possession just after hitting the post. Pass in front. Harper had no chance to shoot. He'll throw it out front again, and the goal this time comes for Jack Gromowski. And that makes it 8-1. Gromowski with his 5th goal of the year. Sophomore from Danville, Indiana. As the Falcons show off more good, quick passing to set up offensive opportunities, and they convert again. And that's now 4 goals in each period for CUW. The record so far this season at 3-5, really not an indication of what this team has been in recent years. Head coach Michael Fahey is in his 8th season, and his career record is 84-39. Has won over 10 games 6 times, including 15 in 2019, the last full season. So this is a team that's had a lot of success in recent years, and COVID has affected teams in different ways, and it's probably not going to be fair to read too much into 2020 and 2021 in terms of programs' histories and reputations. And looking to get straight out front there was Day as he got sent to the deck. ran into a crowd of 4 different Cougars, and I think got his bell rung a bit there. He's back to his feet, but Day, who was listed at 6'3", 240, probably assumed he could barge through wherever, and Cougars defenders saying not so fast. Here comes CUC on the attack with Tabor. Under a minute now here in the second. Shot clock is higher than the game clock, so no worry about that. 35 seconds to go. Can the Cougars cap this half with a goal? We've got a whistle. And I'm not sure if it was an offside or a foul off the ball somewhere, but the referee signaled it's Falcon ball. And now they've got 30 seconds to make something happen. Straight ahead, all the way comes Smith. He'll shoot. And I think the shot took a deflection before it reached Liskey, as the ball will roll out of play. And the referee points for Falcon ball. Concordia can't believe it. They're insisting none of them touched it. Here's Day with 17 seconds. Day. Serziga. Behind the net, that was 41. That was Kyle Fuller. First time I've said his name today. As a shot from K.O. Day goes wide. 5 seconds left in the period. They've got to be quick here. Chance Day will shoot, and I'm not sure if that was Liskey or the post, but either way, the shot went wide. The buzzer sounds, and that ends the second period and first half of play with the score: Cougars 1, Falcons 8. We'll take a break. The second half is coming up next. Welcome back. Second half about to start here. Third period will be underway shortly at Concordia Stadium. Alex Campbell with you for men's lacrosse this afternoon, where the Concordia University Wisconsin Falcons lead 8-1 at the halfway mark. 3 goals from Donovan Harper. Goals also from Connor Peterson, Jack Gromowski, Chris Smith, K.O. Day, and Caleb Ruger for the Falcons. Chad Rowe has the lone strike for the Cougars. And immediately on the attack, come the Falcons. This is Billy Hoos. Billy Hoos, pass out front. Peterson looking for a shooting lane. Nothing there. He'll find Day. Out front, a shot coming. Goes high from Werner. Liskey may be getting a piece of it. Jack Liskey, 14 saves in the game. Pass in front was looking for Gromowski. Knocked away for a moment there by Bennell, but picking it back up for the Falcons is Donovan Harper. Ruger. Coming out front is Day. He will turn, shoot, and it's a save by Liskey at point-blank range. Far side, Cougars kept it in play, but didn't keep possession as a Falcons player goes flying, and the referee's going to whistle for a foul, I believe. Falcons do indeed get to hold possession. Here's Gromowski. Harper. Long-range effort from Harper. Whoa, my goodness. I didn't even see the ball in flight. I saw him move to shoot, and I saw it hit the back of the net. Harper sends another one flying. It's his 4th, and the Falcons' 9th. We've seen quite a few games, men's and women's lacrosse here this season at Concordia Stadium, but no one has shown off the shot power this year in one of these games that Donovan Harper has today. Got to give credit where it's due, as we've got a face-off infraction against the Cougars. And again, it's the Falcons in possession. This is Luke Billyhoos. Billyhoos looking for a pass, no one in front. He'll fake, he'll hold it himself. Werner with a chance, and he'll score 2 very quick goals here early in the third for the Falcons to make it 10-1. Werner, the freshman, gets his 2nd of the season. Freshman from Portage, Michigan, playing in his 6th game. Not the start out of the halftime break that the Cougars would have hoped for. It's now 10-1, 13:52 to go in the third. We saw the Falcons be more than satisfied for much of that second period with just running the clock rather than trying to score as quickly as they could. We'll see what their strategy is here after 2 quick ones. Jason Nordley now for Connor Peterson. Again, then, I'd like to remind everyone there is no mercy rule in men's lacrosse. 10-goal advantage in the women's game would yield a running clock. No such thing here in men's, as this is Serziga. Back now for Fuller. Switching places with Serziga as Chris Smith has the ball. Fuller. Day. Looking back for Fuller. Mishandled the pass. Scoops it back up, though. Behind the net, this is Day. Smith, long range, shot comes in. And it's ushered wide by Liskey. K.O. Day. Starting the play here again. Throws it out front, hoping for Fuller, who never secured it as Liskey covers up. Isaac Strand on the near side will make his way forward. The big 6'4 senior from Mukwonago, Wisconsin. Still Strand. Got it back. Keeping it away from Serziga. Well done by Isaac Strand. He's found Dylan Mordhorst, and now the Cougars can try to set up their offense. Tabor circling to the back of the net. Near side for Chad Rowe, who has that lone goal for the Cougars. Rowe, nowhere to go. Rowe will fire a shot. It goes wide. Not sure if Loading got a touch. 37 still on the shot clock. Chad Rowe left that behind, picks it back up. Out front. Here's Ben Lang. Lang will have a shot. That's blocked away. Rowe trying to regather, will keep it in the attacking half for the Cougars. 11:50 in the period, 22 on the shot clock. Chad Rowe. Forced to circle back here. Kept ahead of midfield, but that's technically offside because it was a defensive player who did it. And so now the Falcons back in possession. And a shot's in the back of the net, but whistle's going here. Falcons thinking they should have another goal here. Cougars saying everything happened a little too fast, and the refs seem to agree. I think they're going to tell the Falcons to go back here and restart. And that is going to be the case. Don't know if it was a clock issue or if the referees needed the Falcons to wait, but either way, they will restart their offensive possession. No goal. Peterson. Ruger now. Ruger behind the net for Day. Day bounces one out front. Peterson. No look. Ruger to the middle. Werner's shot is high. Day will restart things again. 50 seconds on the shot clock. Day behind the net, out front looking for Ruger. Took a second to handle the pass. Ruger, a pass that goes off the side of the net and deflects to Day. He just throws it out front to anybody. I don't even know if that pass really had an intended target. It almost looked like he was just throwing it into the mix of things. This will be restarted on the near side by Donovan Harper. Harper. Gromowski. Back for Harper. 30 to shoot. Another strong pass there from Day. This time finds Peterson. And now Gromowski. Back for Peterson, who will shoot high and wide. 15 on the shot clock. Day. Harper. Shot coming in from Gromowski, who scores. Gromowski gets his second, and it's 11-1. Not quite yet. 5 minutes played here in the third, and the Falcons have added 3 more goals. So 11-1 here at Concordia Stadium, and it's the Falcons controlling immediately off the faceoff and looking to take a quick shot was Noah Brandt as he ends up on the turf. Loose ball picked up by Isaac Strand. Strand ahead, Ben Lang trying to turn before he actually had possession. And the Falcons take it back with Billy Hoos. Billy Hoos across midfield. And the Falcons will again set things up with under 10 minutes to go in the third. We've got a flag thrown behind the play. And Ben Lang shrugging. I don't even think there was contact there. I think it's as if he just said something. And Lang's going to come back now and help on defense. Figure if there's a delayed penalty, they're not going to call offside, are they? There's definitely too many men back right now for the Cougars, but not exactly sure the specifics of what's going on right now. Other than there's a delayed call. It's against Ben Lang, and he decided I'm going to go back and help. Werner. Excuse me, no, that's Peterson behind the net. Peterson out front. Gromowski, tough angled shot over the crossbar. And Ben Lang will now jog off as he knows he's the player to be penalized. The official signaled offside, so maybe it's a deliberate offside sort of situation. And once you've been called on a penalty for offside, you might as well stay there, I suppose. But it will now be a man advantage. 9:12 to go in the third. The Falcons successful on their last odd man opportunity. And it's quickly another goal. This time it's Connor Peterson who's got the tally. Peterson's second of the day to make it 12-1. And again, controlling off the faceoff, taking a lot of contact there was Billy Hoos. Falcons able to maintain control, though. This is Peterson, latest goal scorer now behind the net. Peterson has Day available, but he's going to wait for other teammates to get involved. Fuller, Day. We'll go behind the net. Day looking out front. Day finding almost, that would have been an impressive pass for Matthew Serziga, but the Cougars able to take it away. It's knocked loose, though, away from Lewandowski. He wants a penalty, isn't going to get one. And now a whistle goes for a foul by the Cougars, and the Falcons will keep possession here. Fuller. Peterson. Quick pass out front. Shot coming in from distance from Day. Sails wide. 8:08 to go here in the third. Day from distance. Saved by Liskey. Jack making his 17th stop of the day. New shot clock here for Fuller. Behind the net, no. Peterson, the intended target, but Liskey taking it upon himself to pick that pass off. Strand, back for Jack Liskey. Under pressure from Day. As Liskey waits for his teammates to change into a more offensive lineup. Here's Strand. Strand for Rowe. Rowe immediately looking forward. Airmail's one teammate. Ben Lang can't come up with it either. And it's going to roll out of play, and the Falcons will take possession. Cougars struggling, particularly in this period so far, to string passes together and mount any sort of an attack. Day. Gromowski. Gromowski behind the net. This is Werner. Peterson on the far side. Ruger. Day. Gromowski. Werner. Falcons showing their ability to hold possession. Day. Harper lurking at the top of the key, so to speak. He's shot a few times from out there. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Pass out front was knocked away by Schnepp. And it's picked up now by Lewandowski. Ball's loose, never got to Liskey. Shot comes in through the crowd from Day, and it deflected off at least one or two bodies. But it's the Falcons back in possession. Out front, Harper shooting wide. Falcons continue their possession here. 6 minutes to go in the third. They lead 12-1. Peterson. Harper, who's got 4 goals today. Gromowski, he's got 2. Werner, he's got 1. Werner, considering his options. Peterson. Ruger, inside. I don't know if that was a no-look backhand shot or pass, but it went right to a teammate either way from K.O. Day. Eventually, the long shot from Ruger is straight to Liskey. Liskey with a perfectly placed outlet pass there to find Bennell. Tabor for Ben Lang. Cougars with only 4 players in the attack at the moment, as Ben Lang waits for help. 5:15 to go here in the third. Cougars have their attackers in position now. Here's Jared Tabor. Chad Rowe. Rowe cutting inside. It's a shot. And we've got a new goalie in the game. I actually just noticed this because it's the first save he's made. Adam Nichols, a sophomore from Meridian, Idaho, is in the game now in the net for Concordia, Wisconsin. Alex Loading allowing just 1 goal in the first half. Tabor waltzing his way through. The save was made by Nichols. Rebound fought for. Another shot comes in as falling to the ground, was Clayton Emery, who got the effort away. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Play restarting here. I believe that's Tabor on the far side. Chad Rowe. Dylan Mordhorst is directing traffic next to the net. Under 4.5 minutes in the period. Here comes Chad Rowe. Rowe, a shot from distance, is saved. Way out of play by Nichols. That ball bounced over the track on the far side. Not sure what that hit. Maybe the post. Chad Rowe again. Jacob Schnepf. Schnepf will have a run here at Dowler. Schnepf inside looking for Lang. It's out of play. Lang will restart things. 43 on the shot clock. 4 minutes in the period. Mordhorst. Nowhere to go. Mordhorst to the middle will shoot, and it's wide. 28 seconds on the shot clock. Rowe from behind the net. That effort goes wide. Under 20 to shoot. Play restarting here with Mordhorst. 15 to shoot. Tabor. 10 to shoot. 3:30 in the period. Tabor fakes. 5 to shoot. Tabor spins away from one defender. Goes down. No foul. 3 to shoot. 2. 1. And the buzzer's going to sound here for a shot clock violation against Concordia. So a long spell of possession, the longest we've seen in a while for the Cougars, ends without a goal. Billy Hoos across midfield. And here come the Falcons again with just over 3 minutes in the period. Day, more quick passing. Werner couldn't handle that effort. Cougars scoop it up for a moment. That was Sean Dooley in battling, but Dooley still dueling with Werner. Ball bounces loose for Headley, who again has it knocked away, and he's forced to circle back. Thrown to the middle. Chad Rowe just stayed out there. He didn't even make a sub defensively. Here's Branson Bennell. Jared Tabor. 2 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the quarter, and a timeout is taken by CUC. So we'll take a break as well. Late in the third, 12-1 Falcons. Out of the timeout, CUC had the ball in possession, have it knocked away, and we've got an infraction called on the Cougars as that ball was loose on the ground. And the Falcons will take it back again after another empty trip for the CUC offense. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the third. Brandt. Peterson for Ruger. Day. It's becoming almost repetitive, the names on these Falcon offensive possessions. The same quick passing combinations we've been seeing all day. Here's Day behind the net. He's tried a couple tricks today. You know he'd like to score on one. Out front, Werner a shot, and he beats Liskey as he's hit to the ground. A flag is thrown. I don't think the penalty will end up mattering because effectively that's a delayed call as Werner scores his second to make it 13-1. Now, will the refs rule that this penalty is applied after the goal? If they do, it would then result in the Falcons immediately picking up a power play. But I think technically that should be a goal on a delayed penalty, which will see no man advantage for CUW. We wait the decision, though, and there is a Cougars player taking a knee on the far side. So despite just giving up a goal, the Cougars are also going to go down a man now. Hard to tell from here. I believe it's Zach Cicero. But it's a power play immediately after the goal for the Falcons, who control the faceoff. They've controlled most. They're now 14 of 17 on draws, our CUW. And now they'll make a couple subs to set up their power play. With a minute and a half to go here in the third, and a 12-goal advantage for the Falcons. Falcons are 2 of 3 on the power play today, and the one opportunity they did not score on, they had a goal within 5 seconds of the power play ending. So needless to say, they have been effective with a man advantage. Shot comes in, and it's a goal, his 5th today for Donovan Harper. I'm not sure Jack Liskey ever saw that one, as that one had speed as all Harper shots had, took a bounce off the ground and skipped past Liskey. So 5 for Harper to bring him to 19 on the season and 54 for his career. It's been a tough day here for the Cougars. They opened to the scoring early, 3 minutes and change into the game on a Chad Rowe goal. But it's been 14 unanswered now since for the Falcons as we're in the final minute of the third period. Billy Hoos circling to the outside for the Falcons. Still Billy Hoos looking to dump it out front. Smith off the stick of Werner and out of play. Cougars ball. 45 seconds to go in the period. Play restarting here with Isaac Strand. Strand looking forward, and that's intercepted on the fly. And a shot coming in as Liskey was out of his goal. Not a whole lot of power on that from Jason Nordley. Liskey, though, back in position to cover. And Jack's going to run out of the back here with 30 seconds, or at least he thought about it. You will see that occasionally. Liskey making his way into midfield. Bennell scoops forward for Mordhorst. Mordhorst racing toward goal. 18 seconds. Mordhorst across, shot coming in, and it's a goal. Jared Tabor from a tough angle. Nichols not able to get over in time, and Tabor finally breaks the scoreless streak for the Cougars and gets their second of the day. And that's his 6th of the season. So Tabor scores, again, the first goal in almost 3 periods for the Cougars, and that's now a 14-2 score In the final 10 seconds of the third, trying to make something happen here is Noah Schultz. Schultz with 5 seconds. Schultz still going. 2, 1, and the buzzer will sound before a shot can get away. Some late contact there. The referee, though, happy to see the two players break apart, and that is how the third period ends with the score Falcons 14, Cougars 2 as we head toward the final 15 minutes. Fourth period underway here at Concordia Stadium. Cougars got the last goal of the third frame from Jared Tabor, but trail 14-2 to the CUW Falcons, who are on the attack here with Luke Billyhoos. For Adam Werner, the shot will come now, and a goal, the first, and there's a huge celebration on the sideline, as that's because Flynn Spano just scored his first collegiate goal. Spano, a freshman from St. Louis Park, Minnesota. This is his third game. He had an assist on the season, but that is his first goal for the Falcons, and that's why you heard the huge yell and saw all the celebrations on the sideline, as it's a big moment for him. And that makes it 15-2. It's another example of Coach Michael Fahey using the depth of his roster. This is the first time we'd seen Spano today. That's the first time he's had the ball all day, and he scores. Number 45, Joseph Peterson, who's fighting for the ball there, is also in the game for the first time. Noah Schultz, number 11, made his first appearance late in that third period. Evan Ledeen is also out there for the first time today. He's on defense. Can the Cougars take advantage of all these CUW changes and a few players with a little less experience? Here's Chad Rowe. He's got a goal today. Tabor. Far side for Schnepp. Schnepp working against Ledeen. Excuse me, that's Emery, not Schnepp, with the ball there. As that shot is deflected and picked up by the goalkeeper, Nichols. Borkert, taken away though by Rowe. Big chance. Rowe spinning, a chance to shoot, and a big save made by Nichols. The Cougars try to win the ball back again. Billyhoos, able to get across halfway. Billyhoos looking to work to the middle, nowhere to go. He'll find Spano. Spano for Werner. Werner out front. Chance could be coming. Cougars player deflected it, goes down, picks it up, and well done there by Zach Cicero, whose pass, though, was deflected and picked up by Torp. Torp back for Serziga. Behind the net, Werner. Number 18, Dylan Loftus. He's new to the game. This is his first time on the field. As the Falcons empty their bench, so to speak. Pass looking for Loftus is intercepted by the Cougars. Full speed ahead now. Tabor, good shooting opportunity. It's another save made by Nichols. Some good play here from the Falcons' backup goalie in the last few minutes. Into the attacking half comes Borkert. Loftus. Handing off to Serziga. 12 minutes to go. Werner behind the net for the Falcons. One way, the other. Werner will shoot. Liskey makes a point-blank save. Good aggressive goalkeeping from the Cougars senior. Fuller looking to restart things. Werner. Out front, Serziga. Shot comes in and fought off by Jack Liskey on the attempt there from Fuller. Werner again behind the net. Serziga. Torp. A shot blocked almost immediately on the attempt by Loftus. Here come the Cougars. Dylan Mordhorst will bring it behind the net. Mordhorst cutting out front, or at least wanted to. 11 minutes to go as he finds Chad Rowe. Tabor. Lang for Mordhorst. Mordhorst, planning an attack. A one-handed shot finds Ben Lang, who taps it home. Not sure who got the last touch on it. Ben Lang, though, is closest to it. And so it's a third goal for the Cougars as Ben Lang gets his 9th of the season. So Ben Lang picks up the goal. 15-3 now. Falcons back on the attack here. That was John Frangella who just passed it off. It's the first time I've said his name today, and he'll return to the bench. Gromowski. Smith. Behind the net, Werner. Gromowski. Smith. Under 10 minutes to go. Low shot comes in from Gromowski and it goes wide. Might have taken a deflection on its way through. His defending there was Aiden Vizzi. Werner. Hard to handle there for Smith, and the Cougars will take it away. Here's Bennell. Bennell handing off for Tabor. Got an open man in front, didn't see him. It's Clayton Emery. This is Ben Lang behind the net. Lang looking for Schnepp. Able to corral that pass. Here's Chad Rowe. Jared Tabor as the clock ticks down to 9 minutes. Schnepf back to Tabor, looking for options in front of the net. Tabor back for Rowe. Rowe looking to spin away from a defender. Can't find a teammate, though, as that's intercepted by Gromowski. And here comes Jack Gromowski, full speed ahead. Gromowski right up the middle. Behind the back, just goes to Liskey as he tried to get too cute with it. Ball falls perfectly into the path of a teammate, though. Here comes Bennell. Ahead, inside, and Ben Lang tried to jump, catch, and shoot all at once. Didn't quite pull it off. As we're under 8.5 minutes to go. Play restarted with the goalkeeper, Adam Nichols. Sorziga. Loftus. Now Werner. 8 minutes to go here at CUC. Loftus. Fuller. And now Spano. It's out of play. Play will restart, though, with Werner. Werner trying to spin into space. Shot coming and going wide from Loftus. But a flag thrown. It's going to be a penalty on the Cougars again. And the Falcons will return to the power play where they've been very successful today. .7:45 to go here in the game. Concordia, Wisconsin leads the Cougars 15-3. And they're back on the man advantage here. Ruger. Got some of the more familiar faces back out there now for the Falcons on this extra man opportunity. Gromowski. Harper. Harper for Day. Day looking to find a way to shoot, and nothing there. Day finds Gromowski back door. Liskey made the save as the ball trickled across the goal mouth. Picked back up by Gromowski. Out front, Harper will fire, and it's wide. 7:14 to go in the game. Peterson. And we got whistles. I believe it's a shot clock issue. Peterson. Day. Shot coming, and it's off the crossbar, down and out. Referee says it didn't go in. The shot came from Caleb Ruger. And it might have gotten a piece of Liskey on its way as well. Under 7 minutes to go now. Ball squirts back out toward midfield where Ruger can pick it up. Or so he thought. Instead, it's Gromowski coming up with it. Gromowski, Day, on the run. Ruger will shoot and score. So after hitting the crossbar moments ago, Ruger gets another tally now. That's his second to make it 16-3. Ball loose off the face-off. Cougars converging. It's picked up there, though, by number 38, Garrison Willoughby, a freshman into just his third match of the year, and it's his first action of the day. But the Cougars have possession here. Bennell waiting for a couple changes. And he'll hand the ball off himself now. 6 minutes to go. Schnepp finding Tabor. Ben Lang. Chad Rowe. Rowe along the goal line, sending it to the middle. Emery. Nowhere to go. Emery will look for Ben Lang, but I don't think Lang saw it coming, and the Falcons will take over. An airmailed pass there, although I think getting a piece of it was Mihelic. Torp for Werner. 5 minutes, 15 seconds to go in this one. It's a 16-3 lead for CUW. Spano behind the net. Thrown back out front. Shot comes in. It's another goal. And this time it's Matthew Serziga with his first goal of the season. I don't have stats for him last year, so that could be his first goal ever for the Falcons. But that makes it 17-3 with just over 5 minutes to go. Face-off battled for, all 6 players in on this. But once again, it's the Falcons controlling, this time with Joseph Peterson. And that's picked off by Liskey, and Jack's going to take it himself here. No surprise. Although he'll back off now after he finds Tabor. And whistle's going here. I'm not sure what the reasons are for the whistles. I'm not sure if it's a team called timeout or something else. But we have a timeout on the field with 4:44 to go, so we'll take a quick break. Playback underway, 4:40 to go. Chad Rowe looking for some daylight. Schnepp, he'll line up a shot and score. No, Jacob Schnepp finds the back of the net for the 7th time this season, and it's 17-4. Schnepp, the freshman from Baltimore, lining that one up and hitting his target. Good consolation late in this one for the freshman. Ball scooped forward by the Falcons off the draw, and they'll pick it up now. This is Frangella. Frangella all the way is denied by Liskey. Frangella looking for what would have been the first goal of his career. Jack Liskey not having it, though. Just over 4 minutes to play here at Concordia Stadium. Torp. Fuller couldn't handle the pass as it rolls out toward midfield. Won't quite get there, though, or go out of bounds. So it's kept in play by Kyle Fuller. 50 seconds to shoot as we're under 4 minutes. Surziga will line this one up, shoot, and score. Matthew Surziga with his second of the day, and the Falcons' 18th. .348 to go in this one. There's a big hit, and a flag's going to get thrown. Both referees threw one. And heading to the sideline already is Amir Kavik. He knows. But he got a hit in there, Kavik. And Kavik will head to the sideline and to the penalty box. And I don't know what the referee's extra discussion is there. But Kavik into the box. And with 3:39 to go, it's another power play opportunity for the Falcons. And again, the first line comes back out just for this. At full strength, we haven't seen much of these guys in the second half. It's an early shot, knocked away. The attempt was from K.O. Day. Jack Liskey, though, makes the save. Under 3.5 minutes to go here at CUC today. A reminder, we've got women's lacrosse tomorrow, weather permitting, but an early start time, 11 a.m. will be underway for that one. Donovan Harper. Harper's got 5 goals today to lead all players, and that's another one. Harper with just a flick of the wrist, and he scores his 6th. That makes it 19-4 here with 3:10 to play. Fought for off the draw and picked up by Peterson. Should clarify, Joseph Peterson, number 45, not to be confused with Connor Peterson, number 8. Torp for Werner, as we're under 3 minutes to play. Surziga. Fuller. Inside shot coming from Loftus, and he scores. Dylan Loftus gets his first goal in his college career, a freshman from Chicago who went to Taft High School. And that makes it 20-4. Tough day all around here for CUC. Ball pushed forward by CUW off the draw, and they'll pick it up here with Spano. Under 2.5 minutes to go in this one. But you know these guys, especially the freshmen who we've seen notch their first career goals today, they're looking to impress, especially late on in the season as they look ahead to next year. Surziga for Fuller. Spano. Fuller. And the Cougars defense just hasn't had the answers today. Serziga. Space to shoot here for again. It's Loftus, and he scored again. Back-to-back goals for Dylan Loftus, the freshman, have made it 21-4. Plenty of hugs and celebrations over on the CUW sideline today. Again, not just because of the score and the win, but several players getting their first career goals. Another face-off fought for. Still no one in possession yet. His stick is loose, and it somehow fell perfectly to, I believe, that was Luke Mihelic. Ball tossed back and forth a bit here, and Nordley looking to control. He does in the final 90 seconds. Here's Adam Werner. Spano. Loftus. Fuller. Serziga. Around and around they go. Torp back to Serziga. 1 minute to go. Werner. Torp. As they continue to pass in a circle here. Serziga for Fuller. Fuller for Spano. Spano back to Fuller, who now goes behind the net with 20 seconds to shoot. He'll throw it out front. Long shot comes from Serziga. It's wide. 13 on the shot clock. Fuller was looking out front. Loftus trying to backtrack. Chad Rowe chasing down. Picked up by Werner. Rowe hassles. Werner keeping possession, though. With 20 seconds in the game, we've got whistles. And the shot clock violation by the Falcons. 17 seconds to go. Liskey was looking for Lewandowski. Werner applying the pressure for the Falcons in the final 10 seconds. Lewandowski will find Isaac Strand. 5 seconds to go. Strand will throw it forward. 3, 2, 1, 0. And that's going to do it here between the two Concordia schools today at Concordia Stadium. The final score, the Concordia University Wisconsin Falcons 21, the CUC Cougars 4. And big mob there for the backup goalkeeper Adam Nichols, who made a couple good saves. But all in all, a tough day for CUC here at home as they fall against their Wisconsin rivals. A reminder again, we've got women's lacrosse on tap for you tomorrow, 11 a.m. opening face-off. Be sure to join us for that. Until then, for everyone here at CUC, I'm Alex Campbell, and we'll see you tomorrow.